we start with Seth Ghost Bear. You have been invited to an opportunity, a business opportunity.
Okay.
Regarding a Triple F burger franchise. They wanted to speak to you about if you would like to make some business deals and do some spokesmanship work. And Elizabeth basically said, like, there's a note from her that's like, literally no one is on your side right now. It would help you to do any advertising at all, Seth. Your name is underlined 3 times and is also written in red ink.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Seth likes a good hamburger, so I'm on board for the Triple F advertising.
So when you arrive at the meeting, you meet with the local franchisee for Solaris, who owns 3 Triple F burgers across Solaris. But hey, listen, most planets are lucky to get 1. Okay, there are 3 on Solaris, and he owns all of them. His name is Big Bob, which is what so I want you to imagine the following. Okay, 10-gallon pure white cowboy hat. Okay. With a symbol of the shape of Texas, on the front of it. All right. Number 2, eyes that have the marks, like crow's feet, that indicate there's a lot of squinting that happens. Kind of a formerly healthy complexion of someone who spends a lot of time in the sun that is worn down with age and was spending a lot of time in business meetings. A little gray at the temples.
Okay.
5 o'clock shadow's good. Little jowly. All right. Cravat with a coyote as the cravat holder.
Okay.
And then the suit and the cravat are all eggshell colored.
Okay. I feel like you're describing someone that I've actually met in real life, being from Kansas.
We have the pièce de résistance there.
Okay.
This is pure Lachlan McDougall right here. The belt is nauseating lime green. Like someone took lime green and added that stuff that they put in laundry detergents to make it ultraviolet so it'll catch your eyes.
Very nice.
That is in the belt, and the belt is in the shape of a coyote. We're talking like 2 human fists in size over a little bit of a pot belly. And he holds out a hand for you to shake and slaps you on the shoulder before you even shake it and says, "Ha! Seth, come on in. Come in into my office. His name's Big Bob. You can also call me Boss."
A pleasure to meet you, Big Bob.
All right. Why don't you sit down here? Say, do you partake in the cigarros? I don't know if you have those back where you come from, but where I come from, the Free Worlds League, these are basically like candy.
I have not had one. We tend to stay away from such vices in the clans, but
perhaps you'd like to take a forbidden delight then.
I will try one.
He cuts it, hands it to you, and then holds out a lighter. The lighter has a coyote on the face of it.
Okay, so this dude's real big into coyotes. I like it.
Now look, Seth, I have to tell you, Triple F Burger prides itself on mediocrity. We are average. We deliver people what they want for a very reasonable price, and nothing better than that. Okay? We give the people what they can afford, which is what they want. So in a way, we give the people what they want.
How very inner sphere of you.
Thank you. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Now let me tell you what the people want right now. Ghost bear meat. So here's what I'm thinking. You contact your people. They send us a couple ghost bears. We slaughter them live. We cook them up in a big grill and hand them out in a promotional activity. You know what I mean?
How about this? A counteroffer for you.
Okay.
I contact if I'm able to contact my people.
Sure. I think Comstars are working, but you never know nowadays with the wobblies.
They send some ghost bears. I hunt them. You send a film crew with me. And then you get the meat and can slaughter them and sell it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Can we do it with you in Triple F Burger gear? You know, I'm like, you know, like a parka, maybe your weapon that you hunt it with has a big Triple F on it, or maybe it's just got a big bobblehead on the end of it.
I'm sure there is something that we could work out.
All right, perfect. Sounds great for me. Well, I have to tell you, this went a lot easier than I thought it would. A lot of my competitors in different fields, not in the food service industry, been working with Jade Falcons, Diamond Shark Warriors, nonetheless. I mean, listen, I'm so glad that we can advance mediocrity together.
Yes, I'm sure your Ghost Bear burgers will be a massive hit.
Hey, listen, here's the thing about Triple F Burger, and the reason why we are such a smashing success that there are almost 1,000 across the inner sphere. That is because we use the meat of local predators. So we are going to play up these burgers as being just like Clan Homeworld.
I'm sure that will sell well.
Yeah, what do you call that place? Strana Makatai?
Close enough.
Perfect. That's what I'm putting on the advertising promotional.
Seth is just doing his best to keep it all together.
All right. I'll tell you what. Let me give you my personal phone number. And then he hands you a phone that has, it's the quick dial. Like, one dial is his phone.
Gotcha.
Says, why don't you call me when you got the, the ghost bear meat thing? And hey, listen, don't worry. I know a couple people in port security. I'll make sure that the bears manage to pass through customs without anybody looking too closely at them. You know, there's a tax and all that other. We don't need none of that. We're just hunting bears.
Of course.
Yeah.
I will send a message through Comstar as soon as I can.
All right. He slaps you on the shoulder again as he stands up.
Yep. Seth will shake his hand and say, I look forward to working with you, Bob.
Now, let me ask you, how is Seth holding up with that cigar?
Probably not great. He went like a couple of puffs and then just like held it there and just didn't smoke it. It went out like 10 minutes ago.
So Bob moves to stand at his corner office's window overlooking the city, smoking his cigar. This scene, undoubtedly, from his point of view, has some sort of Kid Rock track playing about taking over the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And where Seth is just like, oh, an opportunity to do my clawing ritual. Great.
Yeah. We'll see about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would love the idea of Seth undertaking the clawing and then just dying immediately. You know, clawings are traditionally undertaken in groups. Right?
Yeah. By a hunting party.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the
what do you think? You're going to beat a ghost bear alone? Missing 3 fingers? What are you, Angela Becker? You ain't that hard. They mostly only let blood-named warriors do that, you know? Warriors that not only don't get captured, but are at the top of their game.
Hey, man, I'm doing pretty well. I've beaten a blood-named warrior, so.
I mean,
I'd take my chances in the grand.
He's a fire mandrel. What do you expect? As you're leaving the building, there are 3 men next to a sedan. Black, expensive looking with gold trim. They all are wearing charcoal suits with black dress shirts and red ties. And nice hats.
Okay.
They all have a vaguely Italian-esque look to them as one of them says, "Oh, hey there, Mr. Seth. Hey, ho.
Hello.
Why don't you stop walking there for a second? I want to talk to you. Come over here. Come over here and talk to us."
Very well. I approach.
All right, so the 3 of them move to surround you in a triangle, and he just says, "Look, Seth, we're just going to have a friendly conversation here. Okay. See, here's the thing. We need you to lose today to Kyle Morgan.
I see. Seth, I think Seth kind of immediately goes into like a parade rest formation. Not only because he needs to be ready, but also because he carries a knife sheathed on the back of his belt.
Okay. Well, just so you know, there are two guys that can currently see that knife. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
They won't be able to stop me before I draw it, though, if I decide to.
I think we let the dice decide that one.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, obviously.
So he says, look, I'm sure lots of things are going through your mind right now. Consider me, I'm the guy who makes the rules. You have that in the clans, right? You have a little guy who says all the things that are true and not true.
Yes, we do have clan lore masters. They uphold the traditions of the clans.
I'm the lore master of Clan Solaris. Let's make that very clear to you. We need you to lose to Kyle Morgan. It would be very upsetting if you were to come anywhere close to winning. I mean, we need you to get annihilated and to make it look good while you do it. Now look, we're not asking you to take a loss on other matches. We just need this one. We need you to do this favor for us. And let me tell you, I know it sounds like there's nothing in it for you, but what do you really want? Because we can make that happen. All we need you to do is lose today.
So you're with the Solaris Civics Council then?
The Solaris Civics Council works for us.
Is that so?
That's true. We're what you would call associates, you know. We're the Solaris Associates.
Well, I will take your suggestion under advisement.
Ho, buddy. And like the two other guys do like the bad guy chuckle. They're like, one of them goes, hey, boss, you hear this guy? Suggestion? And the third one goes, suggestion? He puts a hand on your shoulder and says, Seth, my guy, my dude, my sib mate, listen, it's not a suggestion. We need you to do this for us. And then he punches you in the stomach. Sucker punch. Bam!
Okay.
You want to do anything there?
Yes.
Okay.
I think when he punches me, Seth just is gonna fight back, basically.
Okay. Tell me more. And then roll.
So I think he like punches him in the stomach, and Seth like doesn't like double over, but he does give a little bit, and then like grabs the dude by his suit lapels and pulls him into a headbutt, and then proceeds to try and fight three guys.
Sure. Make your dice roll. I believe we have a move for this.
Yep. That's a 6.
That's not so good for you.
Let me ask you something before what I decide whether I'm spending edge on this or not.
Sure.
What is the feeling I get from these guys? Are they going to rough me up, or are they going to leave me dead on the on the side of the road?
How much local movies, Inner Sphere, specifically Solaris movies and television, pop culture has Seth absorbed during his time here? Does he have any estimation with which to base his judgment off of? Sorry,
go ahead.
Tell me if I'm wrong, obviously agency, but I figure since Kyle and Seth have been spending a lot of time together, Kyle's been asking for a lot of shared culture from Seth. He would have offered to return and share some Inner Sphere culture for his awareness as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'd buy that. So,
okay.
These
guys aren't here to kill you. They're here to beat you down.
Okay. Yeah, then,
and you would know alarmingly that killing these guys is a very different threat than beating them up, right? They put you and several of your friends in the morgue once you do that.
Correct. Yeah. So no, Seth goes to try and fight three dudes, and it goes about as well as you might imagine.
Well, you get to choose. You catch a beat down and gain 1 meat and 1 stress, or you get caught by the authorities committing violence, gain 2 stress and narrative consequences.
I will. Well, I mean, what are the narrative consequences of being jumped by 3 mafia members?
Trying to knife them in the middle of a parking lot publicly. One guy punches you in the stomach, so you start stabbing several men.
I never said that. I just said I tried to fight 3 guys. And
you said you pulled out a knife, and then you said you fight them. Do you just not?
No,
what,
I said I headbutted him.
What, do you just use the knife as like a magic wand or something?
No, with a 6, I don't think he ever gets a chance to draw the knife. I headbutt the guy and go to punch.
No. I feel like it's a long, drawn-out fight sequence. Like, it's not... There's no way that 3 mafia guys wearing suits... Listen, I don't know how often you wear suits, but I think Kane can fill me back in on this. You can't exactly fight really good in a well-fitted suit. There's not a lot of fight motion you're capable of.
Sure. I'll take the 1 meat and 1 stress.
Okay, so you catch a beat then. All right.
Yeah.
You go to headbutt this guy. It works. He goes back and he goes, "Oh, son of a bitch!" And the other 2 just start kicking at your legs. There's a lot of jumping and like judo stuff. You're throwing dudes into each other. It's like a whole 5-minute long single cut Daredevil hallway sequence as the 3 of you fight in a parking lot until one of them like gets you in the knee and you go down. And at that point, it's just 3 people kicking you.
Well, and like I imagine like the last scene is like the 2 of them like grab him, 1 on each shoulder, and like pull him up, and then a guy that I originally headbutted is like, "You need to lose tomorrow or in your match," and then just
or
punch.
else.
Yeah, and then punch and just darkness.
Okay, so you gain a point of meat and you gain 1 stress. So what's your stress at now?
My stress is at a 5 now.
It's been so long since we've had somebody gain meat damage. Feels good again. Wow, you actually have hospital bills now.
Yeah. Not good.
Yeah, it's not great. Kyle Morgan, what's going on with you? Yeah, I know that you have some pre-match stuff.
I don't know. Is something happening to me?
No, I'm just checking in on you. Listen, man, the family made it very clear that you're an associate now and that they're going to take care of you.
They did.
Nothing's
going
to happen
no idea
to
what
you.
that meant.
Yeah, well, if they have their way, you may never know what that means.
That's true.
You really think Seth is going to tell you that the mafia beat him up? He doesn't even know what the mafia is. He's going to say some inner sphere Surat Freebirds.
Like, the Solaris Civics Council just came and beat me up.
Tina Kitten beat my ass outside of Whole Foods. That's a corpse husband joke for those of you that are in the Among Us community.
Ooh. I think I would like to, before the match, have a conversation with Seth.
You catch Seth smoking coming out of the barracks at the Apex Dragons warehouse off the spaceport. He looks like he's about to snap and kill somebody, and more importantly, he looks like somebody kicked him in the face a couple times. The bruises are only just forming, and they're bad.
Mm-hmm. Definitely at least like one just huge shiner.
Hey, the good news is that even if you didn't get your ass beat, you would have had 1 phantom meat damage anyway from your high stress level.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, but then it'll get reduced by my recreational activity.
Oh well, let's have that kick in now.
Okay, that's 2 stress, right?
No, it's 1.
1. Okay.
Sorry, buddy. You get 1 stress reduction.
Right.
You're down to 4, so you still have phantom. All right, so he looks a little bit better than he's about to explode. He does look kind of like a dude who just lost a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Seth, what happened? Are you okay?
Wait. Let me set the scene for this. You've come out of the medical area, and you guys are in a hallway. At one end of that hallway is Astrid, and at the other end is Saya. And they're both watching to see what will happen with Seth in this conversation as he steps out.
Well, yeah.
They're both attempting to be super casual and also attempting to ignore the other one in the way that only 2 people who are incapable of not looking at each other are. They're both like casually leaning up against the wall, checking their phones, pulling out like some sort of mirror, looking the other way, pretending to talk to somebody around the corner. Whatever it takes to observe an upset, beat down Seth.
Without acknowledging their other counterpart.
Yes.
They're both here to enjoy it. Okay.
Maybe they're here to see if he's weak and he needs to be taken down. I mean, to Saya, Seth is a whole generation older than him. He might need to be defeated just so that he doesn't embarrass her.
So he calls out to Seth. It's like, hey, are you okay? What happened?
I am fine. Just a altercation with some goons from the Solaris Civics Council. They accosted me. Yes.
The Civic Council?
Yes.
Seems highly unusual.
Do they not often send dishonorable goons to beat up mech warriors?
I will say that sometimes the Civic Council does things that you would probably consider dishonorable, but sending goons is not something that I know about.
These men said that the Civics Council worked for them.
Oh, they did. Oh.
They told me that they wanted me to lose to you today. I, of course, took offense to this. And
as I expect you would. Wow. Seth, I understand that deceit and lying are not things that you do. How do you feel do you feel that omission is also a lie? Or is there a conversation I could have with you in confidence?
Omission is not a lie per se.
Would you be comfortable omitting a conversation?
As long as no one knows that we've had it and I'm not directly asked about it, I would not have to speak to anyone about it.
I would like to have then you and I should have when you come up to my penthouse, let's have a private conversation.
Very well.
When you look around, the two of them are gone. That said, Kyle, there is someone who has access to your penthouse because we've seen her there before. So when you and Seth arrive, she's there first.
I'm not arriving at the penthouse.
Oh shit! Incredible fake out! Saya arrives on her motorcycle. She's up there waiting. She's just like on a computer typing like observing Seth, looking for any weaknesses in Elder. And then she just keeps checking her chronometer. All right, tell me about this fake out. Where do you really go?
Tell me a bit about like the terrain of Solaris.
Well, Solaris City is a massive, super large city with 6 districts. Other than that, it's got 2 major continents. The western continent is really mountainous and it's kind of outdoorsy. Other than that, it's like a earth biome, so it's got all sorts of terrain over a huge, massive area. Are you looking for something in particular?
I was trying to see if there was somewhere like pull up in front of a river where there's like a running path or something, so there wouldn't be so many people. Definitely
either way outside the city or on the western continent. You could get that with like a short day flight, several hours.
Ooh, hours. Okay, I'm not looking at that kind of timetable.
Trying to find a private plane flight with Seth for several hours in order to have a 5-minute conversation with him?
No, I want this to happen en route and not have it be overly suspicious.
Okay. I mean,
and I get into the car and my security detail is different now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not having this in the car.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of somewhere that Kyle would know about that he could get dropped off with Seth and asked to be picked up like 5 minutes later.
All right, let me throw this at you.
Okay.
Jet skis. We can do
in the city.
Well, the city is split by a massive river.
Okay.
That separates the two districts. Yeah, I feel like jet skiing down to the ocean, or at the very least up and down the river. It could be a very Bond sequence with the two of you, you know, in swim trunks and vests, doing some jet skiing, and then like you stop after a long chase sequence and have a conversation that changes the way everyone sees everything, and then you keep jet skiing at the end of it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, just respect the narrative, I guess. Maybe I just really want a jet ski sequence for some reason.
I mean, there was talk about jet skis.
Yeah.
So yeah, when we get in the car, after declaring we're going to the penthouse, I'll look at Seth and say, I'm feeling jet skis.
What are these jet skis?
I'm glad you asked. Let me show you.
Hard cut to Seth sitting on a jet ski.
So I'm giving him basic instructions on how to drive the thing, since Kyle's definitely done this.
Okay.
And I suggest let's ride out a little bit, and then let's ride out a little bit.
Very well. These recreational watercraft are quite entertaining.
They are, you know, something to get the blood going, get your heart going. It's not even bad if you crash, especially if you do it in style. So I guess I'll ride out a bit to where I feel like we're comfortably into the river and away from my security.
Sure.
Seth, seems that the nature of the conversation I wanted to have with you has changed slightly. I know that when we talked before, I know that family means something different in the clans than it does here, but the way you see family is important to you, especially as a ghost bear, right?
Correct.
Is your family, or what you feel is family, different than the clan? Are they not the same thing? Is one part of the other?
The idea of family, especially in Clan Ghost Bear, is different. We see family differently than the rest of the clans do. Our views on the subject are more traditional to the inner sphere method. The trueborns that our clan births are given families. I have a father and a mother. Obviously, they are not the same as my gene father and gene mother, but I do have a father and a mother who I lived with while I was in the Sibcos, while I was training. But also on top of that, Ghost Bears develop very strong friendships with members of their units. Typically, in other clans, warriors are interchangeable between binaries and trinaries or clusters. Typically, in Clan Ghost Bear, when a unit is disbanded or created, we move warriors around in entire units. So an entire binary might transfer galaxies, or an entire trinary might change clusters.
I find myself considering a difficult personal decision. And as mentioned before, I think we have learned a lot from each other, and I greatly respect your opinions. What loyalty to which do you feel is more important? Loyalty to family or loyalty to your clan? If those were in opposition.
That is a difficult question, Kyle Morgan.
Oh my God, the music right now is just a single violin holding a note. The camera slowly tightens on Seth's face.
Well, I know it's a difficult question. It's a question I'm trying to come to my own answer to.
If it came down to the clan or my unit, or those that I considered family, I would choose the clan.
I see.
Kyle Morgan will remember this.
Mostly because I cannot imagine a scenario in which those two things would be at odds without one having done something dishonorable that would taint their reputation and my relationship with them.
Yeah.
If my unit committed some sort of Desgra act, obviously I would have to remain true to the clan and maintain my honor.
As somebody else put it to me recently, deception is one of the ways of the inner sphere. And I think you have seen when I have dealt with other members of the clans that I have tried to give them the same respect that I feel like, or at least I try to give them the same respect that they would expect from one of their own. And to that degree, I want to tell you now that I have no intentions of lying to you. But because of the way that things operate here, I am in a difficult position. My family has made a choice, and I don't know how much of that choice they know they've made. And that has put me in a position to question loyalty. And I fear that that choice is also going to affect the stable. And from what you've described, I feel it already has.
So these men that came to order me to lose to you, they work for whoever your family is getting involved with?
I can't confirm that, but I have a strong suspicion. And I know it's not my actions that have caused this to happen to you, but I still feel some measure of responsibility, and I want to apologize for what happened, even as difficult as this is different in culture. I would never ask you to lose. I respect you far too much for that.
You have the heart of a warrior, Kyle Morgan.
And that's why I came seeking your opinion, because I know that's very important to you. I suppose I'm in a position where I know that honorable and dishonorable is different here, and I know that the way that my family sees it is very different than you and yours. But the choices I have to make in the near future might hurt my family, and that's very difficult for me. My family is very important to me.
I understand.
But I thought, being that I've always wanted to treat you with the honor and respect that you've shown me, I felt it was important to say something to you about this. And I don't know what I can do about it, but again, I apologize for what's happened.
I think Seth kind of smirks a little bit, and then he is like, perhaps all they have done is level the playing field.
I mean, how are you feeling, honestly?
Well enough to enter into a trial of position with you.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad they didn't hurt you too bad.
And then I think we probably return to, or at least
No.
You go. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, IP.
The sun is setting in the background. The two of you are coming back, and we hear a voiceover narration.
Okay.
Two men from different sides of the galaxy, both colliding. Their histories making things difficult between them. It's an issue of family. And yet, they have to work together, but also clash. and the camera zooms out, and it's a giant animated billboard poster for Who's the Con, and you see Vimy Diamond Shark
Perfect.
and the Hillbilly back to back, both wearing clan warship jumpsuits, as the two of you sail under it because it's on a bridge.
Yeah, amazing. Perfect. That's
thank you.
That's really good.
I was working the whole time you guys were like that. I was like, man, how can I turn this entire thing into a fucking punchline?
But yeah, I mean, I guess the only thing is that the only other thing he would have said is that in the difficult environment that he finds himself in and the choices being made around him, he is things may happen in the future, but he hopes that Seth will continue to trust that Kyle is trying to act with as much of his own honor as he can. Now that's it, I guess.
Okay,
Then I guess we can go to the penthouse because I want to keep the ruse going, I guess.
I mean, there's no keeping the ruse going.
Like 30 minutes later.
It's way more than 30 minutes to go down to the docks, rent a jet ski, have a long conversation after using them, and then come back. More like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Saya interrogates you about where you've been. Do you tell her it involved jet skis?
I would have invited Seth to the penthouse.
All right.
If he wants to come.
All right, Seth. Kyle, you're ruthlessly ignored as she interrogates Kyle as to where he's been.
Why are you concerned about where I've been? I'm here safely, am I not?
You are. I thought there was going to be a lesson to learn, but if your interactions between you and Seth, I wanted to make sure he's still up to being a warrior. If inner sphere street trash riffraff can take him on, then I'm not sure that he's worthy to have a position on my blooding.
Well, and I'll just kind of like gesture. He seems capable and able to me right now, and he's assured enough that he's willing to enter the field with me.
She puts her hands on her hips and glances at you sideways, Seth, measuring you up, making sure that you weren't just some defeated man.
I think since he's being ignored, Seth's just over in the corner, like doing like Winter Soldier knife drills.
Yeah. Well, now you're definitely not being ignored. You got the full focus of a Jade Falcon on you, the sharpest of hunters.
The steely-eyed gaze.
Yeah, of Saya Jade Falcon. Someone called her Saya Jade Dragon, and I about exploded through the roof of my house on her behalf. The first person to call her that is going to be found dead. I just want to make it known.
I think as she turns to look at him, he says, don't worry, little cub. You'll still be a warrior after I kick your ass.
Okay. All right. She just gives you a weird glance and then turns back to Kyle, expecting that there will be a more more teachings today.
Oh, I just wanted to take the opportunity to make sure that you're well enough to fight. I know that there are many people, including myself, who are really looking forward to. I mean, I'm looking forward to testing myself against you.
I'm ready to take my trial of position today. I don't know why you and that scientist continue to delay my blooding.
I'm delaying it because I think that it is very important that you succeed.
Ooh. Hey, listen, have you ever played a visual novel and you get the moment where you know that you took the wrong dialogue path?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that was it right there. Like, the background of the scene darkens a little bit. She very clearly gets angry. The text box color changes and she says, "So you don't think I'm ready now?"
I think you could win, but I want to improve your chances.
I could win? You don't believe in me?
I believe in you.
But
I believe everyone can be a stronger warrior than they were yesterday.
Oh, that was a good recovery.
Kyle's trying to learn?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. See, here's the problem. You're having this conversation in front of Seth, which makes it 10 times worse.
Yeah.
If it wasn't in front of Seth, this would probably be okay. Yeah. I mean, she's going to turn her hatred on the symbol of her hatred, Seth, and say, and you, do you think I'm ready? No, you're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
I think you might be able to defeat the Nova Cat.
I mean, look, she's coming to the to the two of you for assurances that you're both like, hey, you could, it's possible.
You are a Kit Fox pilot, yes?
There is no Kit Fox in this stable.
This is true. So what mech will you pilot in your blooding?
I've been contacted by a mysterious Surat who has indicated to me they wish to purchase a Fire Falcon. It's like a Kit Fox, but better. Because it's Jade Falcon.
How many hours of training do you have in the Fire Falcon?
All right, so at this point, her arrogance cracks a little bit, and she says, I've never seen a Fire Falcon before. They were only just developed as I was leaving Ironhold. She crosses her arms, but is like still very standoffish and hostile.
Let me give you some wisdom of the Ghost Bear. Do not leap before you look.
She holds out a finger towards you and says, allow me to give you some wisdom of the Jade Falcon. I am Jade Falcon. And then she walks past you out the door and slams it really hard.
Kyle will just kind of look over, pour himself a drink. Well, I think that went well.
Well enough.
Well enough, I suppose.
She certainly is a Jade Falcon.
As I've been learning. I've also learned that Ro was previously a Jade Falcon.
That is also very obvious, though in different ways.
Maybe to you. I did have to ask him directly. I wasn't entirely sure.
You do not have much experience when dealing with the differences between the clans. You, Inner Sphere, see us all as one entity, that all clans are the same, when that could not be further from the truth.
I can certainly concede that there are many in the sphere who see you all as one large nation, but I think we have spent enough time together. I've learned a lot of nuances and differences between clans and caste.
That is true.
I mean, Diamond Shark also had this conversation with you.
Well, I wanted to, given that I'm not always alone, I'm glad you stopped by. I'm glad we could have this talk, and I wish us both the best of luck in this trial of position.
May the best warrior win.
Yes.
And it's very obvious that Seth considers that to be himself.
Of course. Kyle expects no less. That was my objective for that scene.
Okay.
Do either of you have anything else you want to do before your interview?
So I think Seth has a delivery in his hotel room of a series of custom outfits that have been tailored for him. I think I don't know if we've touched on it in the regular season, but in the playtest, Seth basically only ever wears Apex Dragons merch because that's all he owns. And so he is going to show up to the interview in a Clan Ghost Bear dress uniform, which is basically like a very similar to like a standard army dress uniform, but it's in like light grays, and it has embroidered claws on the shoulders. And he's wearing a rank insignia on the lapel that is 2 gold bars with like points at the top that go out. either side.
Is this finally the time of Star Commander Seth,
This is the
Marshall
time
Olympian?
This is the time of Star Commander Seth. We'll see if it's Marshall Olympian.
Is he going to
or not.
have the chivalrous turn in this match?
Maybe.
Who could say?
And here I present you the opportunity to change.
Yeah. Is there anything else? Any last final thing? You have to save your game here before you continue onward. There's nothing else you can do after this point. The match will begin.
I think I'm good. I'm ready to go.
I think I am too.
All right.
Well, so to be fair, this is the interview, right? So we can still
but you
make
don't. The interview immediately after the interview is your match because it's a ranked battle.
I'm just. I'm going to be making a controversial statement. In the
Yeah, I'm
interview.
sure.
Of course.
As you arrive, William is surprised to see Seth wearing, good clothing. And he says, "Ladies, gentlemen, everyone, I am William Wyndham Williamson III, Professor of Fine Arts, and I am joined by Seth Ghost Bear and Kyle Morgan. Gentlemen, I have a question for you. Today, Trace Billings, Battle Mech Racer, dedicated his victory, or possible victory, in his match today to the two of you in hopes that you will continue to succeed and teach wisdom to a younger generation. Now, he had a lot of heat struggles. He blew some coolant lines and only managed to finish 27th, but he almost crept back into the top 20 after dropping to dead last. What is your relationship with Trace Billings?"
Quick aside, is that the same match that he set the lap record and then blew himself up?
Nope.
Okay.
This is a different one. This is the latest match, the Mountain Wolf 400.
Trace Billings, as some of you have been made very well aware, we have an intern in the stable, Saya Jade Falcon. She previously was under his care.
What do you mean by under his care?
He acted as a foster family and a father figure for her for some time in the sphere.
So the two of you are her father figure now.
I wouldn't claim to be her father figure.
But the two of you are taking care of her.
We are training her.
I'm taking care of her training and trying to help set her up for success.
So the two of you are more than friends. More than stablemates now.
I knew where this was going.
Hey, whoa. Doesn't mean anything yet. I, as William, am just asking questions.
I have, on occasion, asked Seth to assist me in her training. He has unique insights as a clan warrior, which I feel can help set her up for success.
Seth, your relationship with a lot of your stablemates is outrightly hostile. Where does your companionship and friendship with Kyle Morgan begin and end? Why this one individual out of all of your stablemates have you chosen to associate with?
Kyle Morgan has made great efforts to understand and respect the clan way of life.
But not someone like William Schmidt.
I support the Hillbilly as our clan stable champion. We have not interacted quite as much, but I would not consider my relationship with William to be hostile.
Do you consider him to be a better mech warrior than you then, given that you affirm that he is the stable champion and stands above you?
A better mech warrior? No. Perhaps a better choice for leadership in the current situation? Perhaps. He does understand your culture better than I do at the time being. And I believe that is the stable champion is not always the greatest mech warrior. They are the person most fit for leadership at the time.
True enough. Gentlemen, it is very unusual, but not impossible, to see two stablemates fighting in the Solaris rankings, but it is more unusual to see it with such close ratings between them. How do you feel going into this fight, knowing that one way or another, one of you will win and one of you will lose?
I'm hoping my goals for this match is for the both of us to walk off the field. I plan to give Seth the honor of every bit of effort that I can in this match. I plan to do my best. And I know that he's not going to hold anything back when he's fighting me. I do find that it is somewhat unfortunate that the stable has members fighting each other, and I understand that it happens. I'm not going to try to walk away from this fight or try to avoid it. But I would certainly rather fight alongside my stablemates than against them.
As an aside, real quick, Kyle's ranked higher than Seth, right?
Correct, by 1 point.
Okay. I feel that this trial of position will be one that is talked about for many years.
Really?
While Kyle Morgan is not a warrior born and bred, he is an excellent mech warrior and knows how to get the most out of his machine.
Kyle, a question for you. You will be battling in the factory, which some would consider home territory to a Free Worlds leaguer like yourself. How do you intend to use the battlefield to your advantage?
I think one of the key differences in the designs of the battle mechs that we bring to the field, regardless of pilot, is depending on differences in terrain, the mobility advantage shifts greatly. And I think in this regard, I'm going to try my best to utilize the different mobility that I have in order to try to have an advantage.
Are you talking about using jump jets?
Yes.
Seth, how do you plan to overcome that very strong advantage he has over you in terms of mobility?
I plan to claim the high ground in the center of the arena and use my greater speed over ground to keep up with his flight.
Any final comments, questions, concerns, shout-outs to fans, investors? Seth, have any statements you'd like to make about killing anyone? But he says that if it's as if it is a joke.
Mm-hmm. I would like to say something, William. There has been a lot of talk from other members of our stable about the inheritors of the Star League.
Camera slowly tightening.
And as many of you know, the clans consider themselves to be the inheritors of the Star League. And I would just like to go on record as saying that is incorrect. We are not the inheritors of the Star League. We are its defenders. The inheritors of the Star League is you, the people. You are the Star League, not the clans, not the Northwind Highlanders, not anyone else. The people, both mine and yours, together, they are the Star League. Let me just...
I have to tell you,
goes.
here's the thing. For like anyone else, that wouldn't be that controversial, right?
Yeah,
it would just be like a statement of friendship. But for you, it actually is controversial. So
Yep.
go ahead with your kumbaya bullshit there. Holy fuck.
That's going to be a point of edge.
Yeah, I bet. Oh.
Okay.
Still not great.
But it's a 9.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
So I'm going to
Reduce stress by 1 or gain
reduce
1 glory.
stress. I'm going to reduce stress. Also, I forgot to mention this previously, but since Kyle Morgan and Seth Ghostbear have appeared together before, we both gain 1 glory.
That's true.
Oh, right. The second point of glory I've ever had.
Yes.
And that reduces you down to 3 stress, which takes away your phantom pain.
My phantom, yeah. So instead of being at 2 head hits, I'm at 1 head hit.
No, it would still just be 1 head hit.
Oh, okay.
They occupy the same space.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay.
That's why I call it phantom. Because if you weren't getting the shit beaten out of you, you would still have it there, but it would go away right now. Anyway, I know it's confusing. I'm not a good rules designer. You know what they say, tabletop RPGs are about explaining your game to somebody, not about designing something good. Okay.
Oh my.
What, you don't agree with that?
No. I was just looking out of curiosity. The difference in our battle value.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's a comfortable difference.
It's big time.
Doesn't account for
good.
your
Gunnery 3.
No, not your gunnery. Your
SPAs. Yeah.
Although Seth is going to absolutely trash you here, no doubt. But
I mean,
yeah, it's done. You're done, so. The game is over, my friend. There are no continues. I'm fucking revolver oceloted you.
Well, I mean, I already passed the checkpoint. It's too late.
Yeah. So, no other statements, no guarantees of victory from anybody?
Well, Kyle never guarantees victory, so he's not going to.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I think Seth will not.
Decide on your intro sequences. So there's a lot of removing tape from your mech, because you've had a Solaris referees in your mech, like making sure everything is good and then putting a green tag, like, okay, this button will work correctly, this computer console will work correctly. So we get all of that in a montage. Now tell me, what's the intro sequence? Who comes out first and does what?
Seth's entrance kind of requires Kyle to be on the field first.
Okay. So I've made a slight adjustment to my intro just for this match. I've got the same firework racks and everything on the back because it's ridiculous and over the top. But I've added 3 banners to the back.
Mm-hmm.
The center banner is the biggest one, and it's got the symbol of Apex Dragons on it. I have, and on the 2 that are on the sides, one of them is an image of Kyle in front of the logo of the Free Worlds League. And the other one is Seth in front of the symbol for the Clan Ghost Bear.
Okay.
But otherwise, he does the same. The music's going off, the lights are going off, lasers are shooting. Instead of wingsuiting in this time, he's riding the Marauder and just sort of waving to people as everything's going off.
So you should know that while you're waving to people, there is a small but determined group in the crowd holding up signs that say Inner Sphere Steel, and we get that classic young man screaming at you with throat muscles tensed, face red, holding up a sign saying Inner Sphere Steel. That makes it clear that he's not a fan of yours.
Yeah, they're never going to be a fan of mine.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I ignore it.
Okay.
So I think Seth's intro is a little different from his normal one. I think we get a shot of him like standing on the gantry outside of his mech, and you see he's like looking down at something he's fiddling with in his hand, but we don't see what it is yet. He puts it into a pocket in his jumpsuit and gets into the mech and walks it onto the field with no music, no fanfare or anything. He flips on his external speakers and says, "I am Seth of Clan Ghost Bear, and I challenge today Kyle Morgan for a trial of position. In this solemn matter, let none interfere."
There are a ton of really confused people.
So, how much has Seth told Kyle about starting trials?
Enough that you would understand and probably know the response.
He would give it.
Okay.
He would do it also over his loudspeakers. He'll go through the ritual.
Okay,
Sure.
but are you aware that, like, this is not a fair bet, right? Like, Seth should be bidding something away in this trial of position.
I know.
Okay. Just making sure before you accept, since it sounds like you're accepting. Okay.
I mean, Kyle has a vague understanding what he's agreeing to. He's trying to be respectful to Seth.
The Solaris refs know exactly what Seth is doing here, and they're super pissed about it. Yeah, so they actually stopped the match. And,
Oh, really?
Of course they do. You literally just offered to take somebody into slavery, right?
No, trial of position.
Yes, but at the end of losing the trial of position, you could conceivably claim him as a bondsman.
Theoretically, yes.
Yes, so they're going to stop the match and make sure Kyle understands in explicit terms what he's about to agree to.
I was going to say, because I did the same thing to Omega Tanaga, and they didn't.
Yes, but Omega,
I understand. I understand.
They hate Omega Tanaga as much as they hate you. You're Omega Tanaga, but less successful.
Ouch. That's rough.
Okay, Kyle, so they literally sent someone on a forklift next to your cockpit to have a conversation. Like, the whole arena is watching your cockpit popped open as this guy is just having a conversation with you. And he's like, listen, I want you to be aware, like, this is a clan ritual. If you lose, you're bound by those legal terms. And by agreeing to this, you're waiving your rights as a Free World League citizen to any indemnity against slavery that you have. Like, this is binding. That's how we do things on Solaris.
I understand.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you a second time. He just takes the forklift down and gives a thumbs up, and the crowd's like, yeah! But then some members of the crowd, like, hold up their Inner Sphere Steel signs towards Seth, and there's a lot, like, in the silence, as everyone gets ready to start cheering again, somebody is just like, bottle baby, go home! And, like, yo, yeah, like, it gets lit at that point. Like, some people are just like, boo, you're a racist, and other people are like, boo, I hate Seth Ghost Bear, and, like, the crowd is fighting among themselves. There's a beer vendors moving away from the area carefully. You gotta have that pre-show entertainment.
Somebody just tosses a full beer bottle and, like, smashes against one of the shoulder missile launcher pods of Seth's.
That would have to be a fucking hell of a throw, man.
Yeah, it would.
You want to throw a beer 30 feet in the air across a fucking arena? It's not happening. They maybe with a mortar.
Yeah, they wrestled the t-shirt cannon away from the guy who's launching t-shirts.
Now that I could buy.
Oh, man, that'd be cool.
Stuff a beer wrapped in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's time for me to go play Fate Grand Order. You guys roll initiative.
All right.
Oh, what's this? Breaking news.
This is a Donegal Broadcasting Company news.
I got a
alert.
4.
I got a 7 with my new ex-soldier abilities. I get a +1. So
Choose your side, sir.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter since they're all basically identical, but I will come in from the top.
All right. I shall place on the bottom.
Very well. Roll again.
I have not placed yet. I will place there.
I'm preempting.
Interesting. Okay. Oh. All right. Now for real initiative, I got a 5.
I got a 4.
All right.
So tell me about these ruins.
Yep, they're 3 tall. You can try to stand on top of them, but they may collapse underneath your weight since they're not mech rated. And they can also be destroyed in shooting because they have a construction factor rating of 40, which means they can take 40 damage before they are exploded.
I will jump to there. Grab my jump die, since, let's be real, probably the only one I'm going to use.
So I'm going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up top, and that's a run.
Got that mad cat gait going forward as you charge up the hill. Snoot basically pressed into the dirt.
That's a run of 1.
I count 13.
Yep, that is what I have as well.
All right, well, I guess I shoot first.
Go for it.
See if I've got that accuracy. 3, 4, 5. Down to 4, and then range. Wait, why is math so hard for me right now? So the wow. I can't be doing this math right. Because the pulse laser would be in medium range, and so it's going to cancel out its own range penalty.
Yep. So you've got a 4.
4 for large pulses?
I think so, right? Well, no. You'll have a 4, 5 for your jump, 6 for my defensive modifier.
I'm gunnery 3, and I have a targeting computer.
Okay, so you'll be 3. The card targeting computer cancels out, so you'll be a 4 with my defensive modifier.
And the LB is going to be, that's at long range, so that's going to be an 8. Okay. Large pulse lasers and LB10.
All right.
4, 4, 8. That's crazy. I have never been this accurate before.
Yeah.
And I still miss.
Yeah. It's super nice.
Well, I guess I hit with that.
Yep.
So that's 10 damage to, well, that's what location for? Yeah. That's going to be 10 damage to right arm.
All right. Got it.
And the LB misses.
All right. I fire back with 2 PPCs. I'm looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at medium, but my SPA cancels the range penalty. So I am 7s. First PPC. It's going to miss. Second PPC. Also going to miss. I do not build any heat.
Time for initiative. I have a 7.
I have a 10.
Okay. Is this actually got a depth to it, this water?
Yep,
Depth 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, are you guys waiting for me to do something?
Nope.
I'm waiting for
No.
you guys.
He's
We're being
All right.
very tactical. Right now.
Kyle is
It's
thinking.
just so silent.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
Zonalar
yeah.
is going to be like, what are they doing?
What are they thinking?
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
I want to keep my elevation, but I also don't want to die. So,
Sure. Okay. Interesting. All right. I think Seth just continues forward. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll need a real quick piloting check. Yep, I'm solid. Walking into the water.
I counted 14.
Yep, that is also what I got.
Okay. That's still medium range for my large pulses. You're an evasion of 1, and I did the exact same move, so I'm on 4s and an 8.
All right. Let's see those shots.
Okay, that's a hit. 10 damage to left torso.
Got it.
It's going to be 10 damage to left arm.
Got it.
Ooh, that actually hit. Cluster of 6. It's going to give me 6 pellets. First one is right torso.
Got it.
Boo, nothing crazy. Another point of damage to left torso.
Got it.
Point to center torso.
Got it.
Right arm.
Got it.
Left leg.
Got it.
And left arm.
Got it. All right. And I am firing back with the 2 PPCs. I am also still at medium range. So 3, 4 for my walk, 5, 6 for your defense, and range gets canceled out by weapon specialist. So looking for 6s. That'll do. So that is going to be 15 points to the right leg.
Okay.
And second shot also hits 15 points left arm. And I believe that is a piloting check for the both of us.
Yes.
To not fall down.
I got box scars.
I got 10, so I'm good.
If only that could have been my initiative roll.
I feel like the betting folks and fans who expected this to be a easy win for Seth Ghostbear are being surprised right now, because I think you've put more damage on me than I've put on you.
I feel like there's a certain organization out there that's happy with the results so far and wants them to stay that way.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and I mean, like as was described before, every time one of us lands a blow, a firework goes off the rack on the back of the Marauder.
Nice.
Because extra. I got a 6 on my initiative.
I got a 7. Thank God for ex-soldier, dude.
It's really helping you out.
It's coming in clutch right now. I think I've won both the last 2 initiative rolls by 1.
Yeah, I think so. Trying to think how I want to do this. Yeah, we'll jump there.
Interesting. Okay.
We should still be able to see each other.
Yeah,
no problem.
I think that would only be a 1 high, and it doesn't impede line of sight for us if we're at the top. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I have to stop there because I can't run in water, and I don't have enough movement points left to get out. So that's a walk of nothing for me.
That was a miscalculation on my part. I forgot that it costs 2 movement to move while you're already in the water. So I thought you were going to be 1 hex further forward. So I count 15.
Yep, I also count 15. So I believe that puts us both at long range for our main armaments.
Yeah. So I go from, because you're still innovative 1. Or you're innovative nothing?
I'm innovative nothing, but We did forget to add the +1 for being in water last round. Because any time you're in water, it gives your attacker a +1 modifier.
Okay, so that effectively puts me back at a 4, and then the range gets me to a 6.
Yep.
And that doesn't change my LB. So I need 6s and an 8.
All right.
That'll be a hit. Right torso for 10.
Got it.
It'll be a hit. 10 damage to the right leg.
That just fries some water. So you see the giant plume of smoke, or not smoke, but mist as your large laser evaporates a shitload of water.
Ooh, and the autocannon misses. That's not great.
2 PPCs back at you, long range. So I'm a 3, 4 for the walk, 5, 6 for your defensive modifier, and then 10 for the range. Drop down to 8 by my SPA. First PPC. That hits in the left arm for 15.
Is there a critical?
There is no crit there. The rollover. Second PPC misses.
Okay. Well, you almost blew my left arm off.
Yep.
Those PPCs, man.
They're real rough.
Yeah. Neither of us need to make a piloting check.
Correct. No. Oh no, that's right. The second laser hit the water.
Yeah. I got a 10.
I actually, though, I got a 3 for initiative. I do need to make a piloting check for walking in water.
Oh, okay.
I'm solid with the 6, though.
I really need to spend more time building.
Yeah, it's one of those rules where it's like you just never think about it, because you're like, oh, it's fine. It's just walking through water. It's no
Seth
big
forgetting
deal.
about water is literally a callback to him and Sharp Eye.
It is.
You know,
it is.
the dead guy.
Yeah. Yep.
Killed by Omega Tanaga, allegedly.
Vengeance will come one day.
So I guess it's your turn to move.
Yep. I lost initiative this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to keep it at a walk of 1. But no piloting check needed because I moved out of the water, not through it.
I will jump here. Which by my count puts us at 12.
Yep. That is also my count. Okay. I will fire 2 ER PPCs and 2 medium pulse lasers. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. SPA cancels the range, so I'm looking at 6s on the PPCs, and then also 6s on the medium pulse lasers because of pulse. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 8s for the medium pulse lasers instead of 10s because of pulse. So 6s and 8s. First PPC. That'll hit in the left torso for 15.
Okay.
Second PPC. That will hit in the left arm for 15. No crit.
15. See, that's 6. Okay. No internal damage after blowing off my left arm.
So, all right. First pulse laser misses. Second pulse laser. That's That's a generous 6 from that dice there. That will hit in the left leg for 7.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll shoot with everything since I'm about to lose a significant amount of my firepower.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Alpha Strike.
Okay.
Since that's going to give me 1 heat. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
So 3, 4, 5. So I need 5s for the large pulses.
Yeah.
I'm going to start there. I'm going to confuse myself with math. I've already declared I'm firing everything.
Yeah.
Oh, 12.
Uh-oh.
10 damage to the cockpit.
Okay. Any crits on that?
No.
Okay. So I am going to.
Oh, out of curiosity, have we been accounting for your?
No, we have not. But that is an excellent point. But I don't know. It would have made a difference on my last pulse laser roll, because it just barely hit. So if you want to add, but I don't think it has affected any of my big PPC hits.
I don't think so either, and I don't remember where the pulse hit.
Yeah. This is why we need a game master to remind us of
you
these.
You even included descriptions of what you were doing. Yeah. I'm over here looking at food block. Okay, that's it. That's it. The king is back on his throne. What are we doing here? You have another head hit incoming, I assume. You want to glory your way out of it?
I do. Want to try and glory my way out of it. Have you taken a critical hit
at any point before this?
No, this is the first one.
All right. You have to spend the glory before the roll.
Yep. So I will drop my glory back down to 5. And then I'm looking for hopefully a 10.
Okay.
Oh.
That is not
close. That is not a 10, but it is enough. It is enough to negate the pilot damage, but I do gain a stress.
Okay.
So it hits. So it hits the cockpit, does the damage, but it doesn't hurt you.
Yeah. Correct.
Now tell us how. This is a man who said he wanted today's battle to be legendary. Mm-hmm. Tell me what glorious thing you do that will echo in eternity.
So I think when the large laser starts like stitching its way up the torso of the mech, I think he crosses the arms in front of the cockpit.
Sure. Power Rangers assemble.
And so it misses most of the cockpit, but still burns off the top.
I love the idea,
the top glass.
And it's smoking too. It looks like the Timberwolf only has one eye now.
Sure. Yeah.
People are jumping out of their seats. They're like, "Holy shit, that was amazing!"
I'm glad this fight is going to be crazy.
Yeah, that was wild. I mean, my cockpit armor is gone, and I have no edge.
Yeah. You can't pull that glory move again because you already took a head hit.
Correct.
You're now in extreme danger of dying.
I am.
It's a good thing he doesn't have anything like a cluster-rounded LBX or something crazy like that, right? Something that will definitely kill you.
I hit your right torso for 10.
Okay. Only 4 points of armor left there.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing a lot better stripping armor than I am.
Says the guy who's in the cockpit, but sure, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, says the guy with the fully armored cockpit. Yeah.
Well, maybe you'll change the trend, but Kyle has never taken a cockpit shot.
I mean, I certainly hope not, or at least if I do,
at least not with a PPC.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. So the medium pulses, 5, 6, 7, 7s.
So let's
Because they're at long range.
2, 3.
Because I'm a 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5 base.
Yeah.
And then the pulses take my range from 4 to 2, so those become 7s.
And then targeting computer -1.
For 6s. All right, let's see what that does. That is a hit for 7 damage on right arm.
Got it. 6 points of armor left there. Oh, thank God. Because that's a kill shot.
See, here's the thing, though. Like, I don't want to kill Seth, but
Yeah.
it would be prudent to spend edge to see if I can score the hit and win the match.
Sure. Yeah. Win the match permanently.
Do it.
That's the thing, though. Like, I really want to win the match, but I don't want to kill Seth.
Do it.
I understand.
Unlimited power.
God. This would if it hits, it will for sure kill you.
Yes. No,
What weapon is it?
No doubt. No
It's
doubt.
a medium
laser.
pulse.
Yes, it will.
7 damage. I only have.
It'll be brutal too, because
Yeah.
it'll be dozens of lasers hitting his body. Yeah.
I have 2 internal structure left on my head,
Oh man.
and I do not have the edge to guarantee punch out or the glory to try and escape.
This is probably a bad decision, but I really don't want to kill your character.
But now would be the perfect time to open comms and say, I could have hit that shot, and we both know it. It's time for you to surrender, Seth. Do it, Kyle. Threaten him.
Oh, well, 1, Kyle wouldn't do that, and 2, Seth would never surrender.
Why? Why can I not use my evil GM powers to make Kyle evil?
He is a Jedi like his father before him.
But his father was a businessman.
Who was killed by the Dragoons. Oh man, this is tough.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. I don't want to kill your character.
Okay.
This is probably going to cost me the match. I'm calling it right now. This is the moment where I lost. But I just don't want to kill you.
Yeah.
And the LB misses. Well, that was the first pulse laser.
Yeah. That was your.
Let me roll the other pulse laser. That hits. Location 5 is right leg for 7.
Got it. Still plenty of armor left on the legs.
We both got piloting checks to make.
Yep.
And you did avoid the pilot damage.
Yep. So I'm looking.
I'm fine.
I am also fine with a 6.
Yeah.
Nail
I did not like that. Did not like it at all.
Yeah. 8 initiative for me.
10.
Okay, I go first.
Sorry, audience. Anybody that was cheering for me to kill him, I just can't do it.
You can and you will. The match isn't over yet,
2,
Kyle.
3, 4, 5.
Oh shit, look at this. Coward clansman taking cover behind a wall?
Yeah. Because it's the correct move, and he can just jump over here.
Yeah.
I can't jump that far. I wish. And it'd still be in your front arc in a terrible place to be.
Yeah, you could jump there, and it would negate the wall, but not to. I'm just telling AP that he can shove it. Because I like to have it
Got
both
an awful
ways.
lot of words to say to the game master.
Yeah, we both need and don't need the game master.
Hey, we forgot the rules. Remember these rules. Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, you're here? Shut up.
Yeah, stop reminding us.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I goofed it. Never mind.
I'm the antagonist. I
No
can't
point going back.
antagonize.
What do you
I
want?
forgot that the LB was in was in medium range, not long range anymore, so it would have hit.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to stay away from your SRMs. I really don't want that.
Yeah.
I really don't want that.
We got 10.
Yeah, 10.
And congratulations, you stayed out of his SRMs.
Yep.
Can't wait to see all this holding the middle area, preventing long-range sniping that Seth Ghostbear promised us.
I'm doing my best, man.
Now he's chasing me down.
My battle strategy is not to get sniped. Immediately get sniped. Look,
So,
man,
right.
this is just the memes that are coming out of this match. Live and hot. Someone's already posting.
I am ERPPC and 2 medium lasers.
Yeah.
We've got a 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6s on the ERPPCs and 8s on the medium pulse laser. No, I'm sorry. 7s on the ERPPCs and 9s on the medium pulse laser.
Okay.
Remember that fucking head damage. First one misses. Second one's gonna hit. That is left arm, so 15 left torso.
Is there a crit?
Oh, there is. Sir.
There is a crit. There is a crit.
Well, I have 1 point of left torso left, so you get to crit.
You are about
Okay,
to get
fantastic.
wrecked. Holy shit. You can't
Targeting
afford
computer.
to lose any of these.
Okay, here we go.
The jump jet. Hit the jump jet. You hit the
There's
jump
a
jet!
1-3 hit the jump jet. Very nice.
Crippling, but not in the same way any of those other things would have been.
Yeah, that would have been rough.
Wow, that is huge, chunky, and unreadable. I'll just remember that the jumping jet is damaged.
Yeah, you can hit. So when you've got the pen out, you can hit the minus symbol on your keyboard, and that will size it down 1.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So much more readable.
Okay, so that was second PPC. So first medium pulse looking for a 9. That's gonna miss. Second medium pulse looking for a 9. That will hit. That's gonna be 7 points right leg.
I'll take that. All right. This game is going to be a lot of this particular match is a lot of firsts for Kyle. It's the first time I've lost a limb.
Yeah.
3, 4. Oh, you did walk enough to get it too?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, hang on. I turned once.
Okay.
So that is
All right,
that is
that's
not a
it.
2.
From now on, I'm just observing everything like the eye of
Sure.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
Sauron.
You know,
I'm switching
I'm-
from the Emperor, okay?
Going to the next big bad evil guy.
Okay. I'm going to fire everything.
Okay.
Since now I don't generate heat, at least till you fuck up my engine. So the large pulse is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 for your cover.
Yep.
We'll start there. What's that location? Is that anything that matters? Right arm.
Right arm would be, you could hit the PPC or a double heatsink or an actuator. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll spin the edge.
Okay.
Nope. I have never had an edge conversion.
That's right. Yeah.
See medium pulse lasers at 10.
Now you're both vulnerable to death. Entirely mortal. You both got Achilles. That's it.
Well, I hit with that. Center torso for 7. Woo.
Yeah.
What? What are you wooing about? The center torso is the place you want to hit. It's got it's
not
the
in
loot
this
pinata
match.
full of epics.
Not anymore.
Not right now. He wants right side right now.
Okay, all right.
Because my center torso was untouched up until
I
now.
think what he wants is those ammo bins. So yeah, I agree with you.
All right.
Let's send this Timberwolf straight to the moon.
All the LB hits, cluster of 6 is 6 pellets. First one is right leg, which I guess needs cover.
Yep, hits that wall.
Come on, give me something good here, guys. Okay, I got something good.
That's a headshot.
Center torso for 1.
Center torso for 1. Got it.
Right arm for 1.
Right arm for 1. Got it.
Right leg for 1.
Got it.
Right torso for 1.
Got it.
And cockpit for 1.
Okay.
Sure. Roll the critical, Kyle. Roll the critical. Wah, 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 wah. Oh,
No.
Okay.
I got a 4 on the crit.
I was gonna say, shoot him out of his cockpit, kill him instantly.
Is Seth still not going to surrender with 1 point of cockpit left?
Nope.
Okay.
You just want me to kill you. I don't want to kill you.
Seth, I need you to make an unconsciousness roll.
Yep.
You need a 5 or higher.
Got it.
Listen, this is entirely within Seth's MO. He's continued
I know.
fighting even as his mech is being ripped apart around him.
I know.
He wakes up and goes, "Oh, I lost."
He's the epitome of the. Did I win? Okay.
No, actually, you remember your name is now Seth Morgan. You're officially his younger brother.
How the turntable turns.
Fuck.
All right.
Initiative?
Yeah, because I don't think anybody took enough damage to pilot check.
No, I don't think so. Thanks to the loss of my left arm, I can't generate heat unless he rips other things off my mech.
I do build 1 heat,
All
but
right.
I'm still within acceptable limits. 7.
I have a 10.
All right, I go.
Okay.
Now I'm in a pickle.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it from this end of the barrel.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
I am glad for a second pilot hit, though.
Yep. So I will walk. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 1, 2, 3. For a walk of 1.
What are you gonna do about it, Kyle Morgan? He's exposed, weak. You can literally see his cockpit.
I will also tell you, like out of game, you do know the proper rights to offering a clan opponent honorable surrender, basically.
Hejira? That's a Jade Falcon thing. Only a coward would accept Hejira.
That's a whole clan thing. It's not.
I know, but the only people
okay.
who've ever actually accepted it are all Jade Falcons.
That's true. That is against inner sphere opponents. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say it's probably going to be a roll.
All right, Clan Wolf accepted it one time when they got fucking dusted by Ghost Bears.
So I will private comm Seth.
Okay.
And I will ritualistically offer him honorable surrender and express concern over the near death state of his friend.
You can physically see him moving around in his cockpit. Like the nose where normally there would be electronics is gone.
Yeah.
You can see him manipulating the controls.
So I think this is probably going to be a role on your part to try and convince him to give up. And I think if you hit a nine or better, plus probably either instinct or entertainer, maybe.
I'm okay with instinct.
Seth wants to be entertained? Really?
I mean, he's starting to come around.
You have to give up. Woo! It's an RKO out of nowhere. Seth goes spare. Just as Jira's right off the battlefield. Oh no! The perfect outcome. No.
Yeah, amazing. So I think the response you get is, you are an honorable warrior, Kyle Morgan, but we will fight this to the end.
You are filled with Super Saiyan power as the spirit of an angry ghost bear fills you. Doesn't do anything for your stats. It just looks cool.
Kyle looks visibly sad on comms, and he says,
"Sure,
I understand, friend. I understand.
This is the way of the clans."
No, you have to say, we're not friends. We're Sibkin. You are my Nakama.
Oh god, stop rolling. Stop rotating. I just want to drag you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
my god,
9,
I feel like
10,
we did
11.
switch genres all the way over into Naruto.
Yeah, well, that's my max jump now.
Sasuke versus Naru Morgan. You've even got a nice literal divide between you.
Yeah.
The two of you jump into each other using your signature attacks. That's how Seth left Apex Village forever.
Well, I guess you're shooting.
Yep.
Let's see if you finish me.
There's at least one Battletech fan out there who quit immediately after.
Yeah, it was just like, all right, I'm done. Turn it off. I'm going to do 2 PPCs and 2 medium pulse lasers. So I am 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at medium range. I'm 8s for the PPCs and 10s for the pulse laser because the head hits.
Well, the head hits save me.
First ER PPC.
No.
Nope. That is going to be left leg for 15.
Okay.
Second PPC also hits left torso for 15.
All right, well, that's not great.
Yep, so that's 2 engine hits and some carryover damage.
So the targeting computer is going to be gone.
That's rough.
I lose a double heat sink and 2 engine hits.
So you have plus 12 heat every round.
That's probably easier than adjusting it the other way. Okay. Although amusingly, I think even with the engine hits, I don't think I can generate heat.
Impossible.
You took out my...
I don't think so. Basically.
Yeah.
Because you're doing 20 basically, right?
So I've got 10, 14. So I can generate 16 heat.
Yeah.
And then I jump to 19.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts me at 31. And I sink 32. I can't generate heat still.
Well, you sink 30 now.
Well, it did plus 12.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep.
It's plus 2 for the heat sink. Not that this is great.
Never let it be said that the Marauder is not a cool running mech, or at least this variant.
Yeah.
What cool runnings, Sanka man? You dead man?
Kiss the egg.
Okay, what's next?
I think you're shooting, right?
Okay.
Because I shot first.
Oh, that's right. So 3, 4, 5. We're 10 away.
You're gonna have to get the artist to take this part of the mech off here.
Yeah, right. So I guess I'll start with the large pulse at 5.
Okay.
That'll hit. 10 damage to right torso.
Any crit?
No.
Any crits there? So that's
No, I have a crit roll of a 6.
10. Okay. That is internal.
Okay, medium pulse laser is a miss. And the autocannon. Now I gotta math again for the autocannon. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Because they're medium range. I need a 6 for the autocannon.
You're accounting for the loss of your targeting computer?
Yep.
Okay.
Cluster. Wow, that is a tragic miss.
Yep.
Ugh.
Look, I'm just waiting for the 12 cluster roll hit that kills Seth. Also hits his ammo bin, totally destroys the mech in the process. Leaves nothing but a flaming scrap pile.
9 initiative for me.
I got a 4.
Oh boy, this is a big round for you. You're starting to get him cornered. Could we see the SRMs come out?
We're going, well, yeah. I can't get away from the SRMs anymore.
There's people, like 3 guys in a row in the crowd that have signs that are S, R, and M, and they begin bringing them up and down in like a wiggle.
If I had that jump jet, there would have been the possibility for cover.
You can't escape now.
Nope.
What will you do since it's your turn? Accept your fate. Or struggle.
I have to jump far enough to generate something.
Yep.
I have no good choices left. I was hoping to be done before I got to this corner.
1, 2, 3.
How you doing on heat there, Seth?
Pretty okay. I did build another one though. So that was
Walking
1,
through
2,
hexes?
3, 4, 5.
I count 7.
Yep.
At least I'm at long range.
Yep.
Still not jazzed.
All right. Go. Yeah, you go ahead and shoot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The theme from The Godfather plays as this final, what is almost certainly going to be a final round, plays out.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Okay. Large pulse.
What are you shooting for?
5.
Well, then you got it.
Yeah, barely. Location right arm.
Right arm.
10.
Any crits?
Yes. I have an 8 on my crit roll.
All right. You gotta come on over and roll some crit dice then.
You just need to roll a single d6.
Yep, just one. You're looking probably for
6.
a 6, so the double heat sinks.
No.
I mean, look, taking the double heatsink encourages him to keep firing the ERPPC, which could allow him to overheat.
If his heat was higher, then that would be more meaningful.
Sure.
All right.
Medium pulse misses. Come on, autocannon. Ugh, cluster of 4. That's 2 BBs.
First
Really?
one goes.
That's 3 BBs on a 10, right?
Oh wait, no, I rolled a
three BBs on a 10.
Oh, wait, are we? What the, I'm totally wrong here. It's 4.
4 is, oh, it's 4 BBs.
4
Okay.
is 4. Yeah.
4 BBs.
Okay.
I was doing that wrong. Yeah. Okay.
So the first point of damage goes to right arm.
Any crits?
No.
No, that's the first one. So
Got it. So 3 more.
that's not what I needed.
You hit the right
Another
torso.
point to the right arm.
Okay, so that is
which
one.
I will roll for crit.
Okay.
No crit. Left leg for 1.
Got it.
And right torso for 1.
Any crits?
This could be a
Please
big
crit.
one.
Please crit.
Yes.
A 10.
That's
a
2
10.
crits.
2 crits.
You just
Okay.
gonna hit that ammo bin, brother. Send him right to the moon. He's about to become the GameStop of mechs.
Okay, I do have to roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
1, 4.
Four,
So I hit an
that is-
SRM.
Yep. SRM destroyed.
And then 4, 1 is an engine hit.
No,
Oh,
four
no, it's
was a
not.
double.
Oh, it's a
one's
double
a
heat sink.
heat sink.
Okay.
You dodged some real shit there.
Yep. Yep.
I told you guys,
34.
not taking that shot on a killing headshot was going to be the round where I lost this match.
All right, so I'm
I
going to fire back 2
this is it.
PPCs, 2 medium pulse lasers.
No, wait. I want to interject a scene here.
Okay.
It's Ro watching somebody from afar. We follow his gaze to a lone man sitting on like a camping chair before a black and white television, tears streaming down his face and a puddle around him. It's the stable's Mech Aztec, Buck Alvar, watching every time another part of one of your mech explodes. He goes, "No!" Since he has to repair and replace every part of this match.
Well, go ahead. Finish me.
All right, so 2 PPCs, 2 medium pulse lasers. I'm a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for wounds. It would be 9, 10 for range. Or no, 7 is short range for the ER PPC. So I'm actually, I was at 8, so I'm 6s for the ER PPC and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 8s for the medium pulse lasers.
No SRMs?
No SRMs.
It doesn't need them.
PPC hits. That'll be left torso.
Okay.
Second PPC also hits. That'll be right torso.
Okay.
And then first medium laser. That will also hit. That's going to be 7 to the right leg.
Okay.
And then second medium pulse also going to hit. That is 7 right arm.
Okay.
And that is it. And so I would also like to do a flashback scene with Buck as the mech is being prepared to be taken to the Solaris referees, and Buck says, "Hey, your SRM ammo seems to be missing," and Seth goes, "No, that's correct."
Oh man. Well
You
played,
have to
sir.
tell me that before the match, though, right?
Well, you were not paying attention, so I wrote it down.
Before the match!
Oh,
Before the match! You had to tell me before the match!
yeah, but it's more dramatic this way.
It is more dramatic, but it's also a super dick move to the game master.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh man.
So yeah, when you said Seth should be bidding away something for this match, he did. It was his SRMs. So it's,
So much honor, we didn't even know about it.
yeah. So that is a piloting check, I believe.
Yeah, that's a piloting check for me. I really can't afford to screw this up. I'm fine.
Good, because you didn't.
All right.
Time for initiative. Did I even hit you enough to make you pilot check?
No, you did. You hit me with a
I hit with everything.
Large-
didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. I missed with the
large
medium
pulse. Yeah, large pulse, and then 4 pellets.
Yeah. I got a 9 for initiative.
I got a 12.
So be it.
This is rough, man. This is a knockdown, drag out fight, dude.
Yeah, it is, and it's super painful.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
Like-
I called it before when originally I was like, no matter what happens, it's going to be a brutal match, and
I'm one lucky shot away from dying, and you're basically one shot away from losing the mech in the torso. Possibly.
I do the only thing I feasibly can do. I jump.
So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think the biggest upset to the fans would be if we knock each other out in the same round.
Oh man, that'd be wild.
It would be.
Although I think the only way that you could do that is by killing me.
Kill you. Yeah, and I don't want to. I
Yeah,
really
I know.
don't want
I
to.
know. All right. I believe you shoot first
5
again.
away. Oh, that's nasty. Okay.
This is the way of the clans.
Yeah.
Oh, Seth's finally following that, huh?
He's followed it all along.
Okay, well, I'll start with the large pulse. It's in short range. And it's a pulse laser, so I need a 3 to hit you.
Here come those double ones. Just like your friendship roll with Seth.
Center torso for 10.
Never seen a man so defeated to hit the center torso.
Yeah.
I need to hit anything on the right side, and I'm just not doing it.
Fascinating how your guys' damage to each other is mirrored right and left.
That'll probably hit
I think that's
for
it.
the medium pulse. So you're 3, 4, 5 minus.
Are we
no, because
medium range?
it's medium range, I believe.
Okay, then I
I-
tragically miss when I really can't afford to. And I need a 4 for the LB.
Oh boy.
Cluster of 9.
Yep. First one, center torso.
That's 8 BBs.
Give me 7 more rolls.
2, 3, 4, 5.
If any of these come up double sixes, you're donezo.
Yep. I am pretty heavily puckered.
Oh no!
There's a couple.
Yeah,
There's at least
I
one
lost
6
really
in there.
hard.
Nope, there's 2 6s.
Yep. But
That's not going to take out
yeah.
the timber, though. I can't take out the timber. All right. Well,
You might be able to cut some of my guns though if you can survive this next.
yeah,
next,
I don't have
next shooting.
anywhere you hit me, you go through. It's a point to a right torso. Which I guess I will roll crit.
Yep, that is. I have 7 internal structure left.
That's a 7. That's not enough. Right leg for 1.
Oh no, hang on. Right leg, got it.
Another right torso for 1. That's a 9 on the crit.
That will crit.
Engine.
Two,
That is an
2.
engine hit. I'm gonna start getting real hot.
Well, some like it hot, some like when the heat is on.
It's a point of damage to your left arm.
Left arm, got it.
Point of damage to center torso.
Got it.
Point of damage to right arm.
Got it. Any crits?
Let us find out. No. And then the last one is left leg for 1.
Left leg for 1. Got it. Okay.
And now I get deleted. I can't take a PPC anywhere.
You just need to
yeah.
engage Phantom Mech Syndrome.
Yeah. Engage. Yeah.
Seth just misses mysteriously.
We're
We all
going
go in awe at the level of mech warrior that Kyle is.
3, 4, 5, 6 short range, but then +2 for the head hits, -2 for. Oh no, my SPA is gone. Jesus. So yeah, we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the PPCs, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 8s and 10s.
Okay.
That's a 5. First ERPPC misses.
Oh, no.
That's a boxcars. And that's 15 to the right torso. No crits, though.
I'll happily take no crits.
Yeah.
It's my most important torso. It's the most important part of my mech right now.
Yep. So now we are medium pulse lasers looking for 10s. 3's not going to do it.
Wow, that was close.
By 1. All right.
Oh my god. This Marauder is tanking so hard right now.
Yeah.
Living on a prayer. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I had to make a piloting check. Or do I? Did you only hit with the PPC?
Yeah, I only hit with the PPC, so you're good.
Okay. And I missed with... I think I missed with the medium pulse again.
Yeah.
Because I apparently can't use medium pulse lasers.
Yeah, and you only got the 9 BBs instead of 10.
Yeah.
I built some heat, though.
Enough to matter?
It's going to slow me down a little bit. 34, because the +5 is what gets me, because I'm already building 2 heat from. So normally I would build 1. I build
10. Because if you normally build 1, you're sinking 4 less heat, so that's the 5.
Yep. So
10 more heat.
not 10 more, but it'd be 9 more. So
Okay.
I am up to
14 then? Wow.
Yep.
Okay. That's toasty. That's a +2 to hit, -2 to move.
Yep, and I have to roll to avoid shutdown. Got it.
Wow. Initiative?
Yep.
I got a 6.
I got an 8.
This is so sad.
It really is.
Comstar, play Despacito.
I don't really. I have to.
Yep. And Seth moves by not moving.
Oh, he's done. He's ready for this to end.
Yep. This is the final stand.
Oh man. I want you to know that my blood pressure has to be higher than it's been in a long time.
It is. This is doing all sorts of things.
I want you to know I have literally no stress and I'm only filled with amusement.
AP's over
How
here.
kind of you.
Yes.
Good.
Good.
This is the only battle where I'm the first audience member who gets to watch this battle.
That's true. We were only 4 away.
Fight, puppets. Fight. Dance.
Oh, this is horrible. This is gonna be bad. Okay, great. So I guess I have to shoot first.
Yep.
And you didn't move, so I'm on 2s with my large pulse. I was on 3s before, and you didn't move this time.
I didn't move. So you are, you are fucking nailing me with those pulse lasers.
Okay, large pulse laser does 10 damage to left leg.
That's rough.
Yep.
That's real rough.
Medium pulse laser hits you 7 damage right torso.
With a critical. 2 criticals, actually.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
Good. That's another engine hit. Buck is just falling over, dying.
And there's
Thinking of all
what?
that clan tech.
There's only 1 point of bleed over, so the crit doesn't matter.
Correct.
Correct.
All right, and the LB. Don't fail me now. Cluster of 10.
Nice.
Oof.
That's 8.
That's a big time cluster.
Nice.
So the first one is location 4. Is right arm, which is
Right,
gone.
So yep, that goes down center torso.
And then I will roll these.
Oh boy, there are some close ones there for you. I saw a lot of 6s in the air.
every time the LBX comes up, my life flashes before my eyes.
All right. Well, I feel like this isn't going to do a whole lot to you because I didn't hit you in the cockpit.
What makes me feel really bad about this spoon is that you're the only one who live tweets as they watch it. Mm-hmm. And I want the audience to all be having a nervous breakdown right now. Like, oh my God, this is so stressful.
Like, yeah.
They're not, you aren't the only puppets I want to dance.
Okay, so another point of damage to left torso.
Okay.
I'm no chance of going through anything on your left side, right?
No, not really.
Okay. Left arm.
Got it.
Left torso.
Got it.
Left arm.
Got it.
Left arm. Hitting
Got it.
everywhere I didn't want to hit. Right leg.
Got it.
And left leg. That was
Got it.
a massively ineffective autocannon shell.
But
Okay, so
doesn't that
here's
deal enough damage to force him to make a PSR?
yes.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I also have a +2 to fire, so this is going to be some dodgy shots here.
Oh, and you're +2 to hit, and your SPA's out.
Yep. So I'm 3. I didn't move. 4, 5, and then I'm at short range. But then so I'm at 7 for heat.
And then so
for the PPCs, and then
wait. So it's you're 3.
Yep.
I jumped for 5.
Yep.
Heat gets you to 7.
7.
Pilot injuries get you to 9.
Correct.
Okay.
So 9s on the PPCs, and the pulse lasers I think will actually also be 9s because they're 3, 4, 5 for injury, 6, 7 for heat. Actually, the pulse lasers are going to be better to hit than the ERPPCs are because they're at a -2, and that doesn't affect it.
9s and 7s.
Yeah, so 9s and 7s. Amazing.
Will it be enough?
First PPC.
Was for
Misses.
one of them.
Second PPC. Double 1s.
Wow.
Medium pulse laser number 1. That'll
That's a
hit.
hit.
Center torso for 7.
Do you crit?
No.
No.
Thank God.
Second medium pulse will also hit. That's a headshot.
Oh.
Headshot for 7.
Oh boy. Ooh, Kyle Morgan. Which of your SPAs would you like to lose, sir?
Human TRO.
Look at that cheap cop out. Sure. I hope that doesn't come back to bite you in the ass.
I mean, if I hit in the locations I have been, it won't.
Sure. Go ahead and roll to stay conscious real quick.
So I would like to try the glory thing.
You have been criticaled and hit so many times.
Okay.
It only counts on the first time you get. Oh shit.
Well, then I'll just get boxcars.
Yeah, never mind. You're awake. You're sipping on it.
He's more awake. Yeah, he's more awake than he's ever been. So I build 18 points of heat.
Oh my God. It's a good thing you took that SRM ammo out.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm doing this. So I shut down.
What the fuck?
Because I cannot avoid a shutdown on a 30.
Oh shit, dude.
What's your total heat at?
So I was at 14. With the second engine hit, I build an extra 5, and my firing builds 4. So I would build. Oh wait, I think I might have calculated that wrong. So I fire for 30. I fire for 38. I sink 34 of that. Okay, so no, I'm at 29.
29.
Yeah.
So you have to avoid shutdown on a 10 up.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That
Kyle,
shuts down.
You listen, you've never seen an enemy mech glowing like this.
Which also means no, because that's directly after shooting phase. So hang on, I need to make a
you
pilot
make
check.
a piloting skill before the end phase, yeah.
Okay, I'm solid with an 8.
Even with the double head hit?
Yep, even with the double head hit. That only brings me up to a 5. I would need a 6.
Sure. Kyle, he's shut down. There's nothing he is defenseless. Strike him down. I don't know why I went springtime with Hitler there.
I mean, when I knocked out Vimy, I didn't fire at Vimy.
Yeah. Listen, the whole audience watches as this huge war machine, basically the face of the clans, comes barreling at you the whole time, is shredding you to pieces, and then shuts down right in front of you. The arm sagging, the nose dipping a little bit. You can physically see Seth Ghostbear struggling against the controls. And the whole arena goes shh. Even the guys who hate Seth and want to see him die.
I will loudspeaker this time because his comms are down. He's shut down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like he has to try to listen through the glass that's gone.
Yeah, he can physically hear you through the medium of air. Yes.
I will again give offer for honorable surrender as I jump right next to him.
You feel the heat of those jump jets.
So I think
it's actually pretty cool compared to your cockpit air.
Yeah. I think at this point, Seth has no choice but to accept.
Okay. I guess as soon as Kyle can see that he is accepted.
Yeah. So like yeah, when you loudspeaker that, like, you see him like take his neuro helmet off and like unstrap his straps from the command couch.
As soon as I see that, I'm popping my cockpit and I'm working to get my way to the ground.
Okay. As that happens, Kyle, you hear a voice in your ear.
On my comms?
Oh, yes. No. Yeah, like in your headset.
Yeah.
Kyle Morgan, this is Apex Dragons.
Unexpected pleasure, Ro.
I'm calling you from the Apex Dragons barracks, where I just saw the conclusion to your match. You can wave to me. I can see you on the television.
As he's doing his straps, he hasn't taken his helmet off yet. He gives kind of like a really awkward, like...
Everybody's like, yeah, Kyle Morgan, the victor! Kyle Morgan, according to the terms laid out at the beginning of your trial of position, right. Seth Ghostbear must either be taken as a bondsman by you or sent back to his clan in dishonor and shame. For who would want a warrior who was not accepted by the enemy?
Thank you for the information, Ro.
I left a bond cord underneath your cockpit seat,
just
in case this happened. You can thank me later, Kyle Morgan. I look forward to your decision. We have it here on 12K holographic. He hangs up, but you can hear the beginning of a chuckle as he does.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, I'll reach under my seat because he's presented it as, like, if I don't take him as a bondsman, then it is it's a dishonor to him.
It is a dishonor.
Yeah. Okay.
The bond cord is shaped like a simple leather strap with electronics built into it, except the top, like, wrist computer area where you would normally have like a watch or something is a dragon eating its own tail.
Okay. I'll take it out from under the chair. And I climb down the Marauder.
So I think once Seth's Timberwolf has cooled down,
Yeah,
he he will also like kick out a rope ladder and climb down.
As you get off of the mech, probably like fire rescue helicopters are spraying you down with, cooling foam.
Sure.
The two of you go to meet each other in the gully between your two mechs. The eyes of the entire inner sphere on you over the next 6 months as this gets transmitted. This legendary match that Seth hoped for.
Yeah.
It was legendary. Dear God, that was brutal.
But how will it end? Show me, Kyle, your decision.
I mean, while he's watching Seth walk over, the first thing he's going to say is, did you bid away your SRMs?
Correct. A circle of equals must be equal.
Well, I think, and he'll just kind of gesture at all the missing bits off his Marauder. I think we have given everybody an equal fight.
I agree.
As I understand, because you know that you are my friend and that I want you to maintain as much honor as I can hope for you. It is my understanding that if I don't give you this, it dishonors you, and he holds out the bond cord.
If you do not claim me as Isola, it would be a slight against me, as any victorious warrior of the clans, when presented with the opportunity to obtain a superior or a useful and skilled warrior, would do so.
I understand.
To not take that opportunity to strengthen one's own clan would be a slight.
Then I present you this bond cord and claim a worthy warrior, and we will talk more about this afterwards.
Seth holds out his wrist for you to put the bond cord on.
So you have to loop it 3 times to represent the 3 stages of a warrior.
Well, I will do so. And then once I finish doing that, because I know the cameras are all watching this.
Yes, the whole inner sphere.
I will turn to the cameras. As this was a trial of position, I have decided, as the victor, because of the prowess of Seth Ghost Spirit, that he is worthy of being claimed. He is a great warrior. And I hope you all saw the brutality of two mech warriors with a lot of warrior heart fight here today. It's like Kyle's trying really, really hard to try to not make this as bad for Seth as possible.
Yeah. So I think also one of the no, they actually probably have not talked about that ritual, but yeah. So Seth just stands there and says nothing.
Kyle, you get another phone call in your ear.
Okay.
It's from Ro again.
Okay. He's trying to be a little bit quiet about it because he's not quite sure how sensitive the microphones are. He's like, yes.
You've made an interesting decision, Kyle Morgan. You should know that the bond cord represents 3 virtues: combat talent, integrity, and loyalty. And when the bondholder determines that their bondsman has fulfilled that condition, they cut it. And you have just proclaimed his combat talent towards all.
Integrity, combat talent, and what?
Loyalty.
Okay. this is turning into a longer end on the field than I thought it was going to be. I'll just be like, thank you. I mean, still in front of the cameras, since he's already talked about his combat talent, despite the obvious differences between the up-and-coming mech warriors of Apex Dragons, Seth Ghostbear has never acted against the stable he is a member of. And outside of personal issues that exist between all people, friends or not, he has always supported the success of the other members of his stable. And I have never known him to be anything than the utmost member of integrity. And I'll pull a knife out, and after I have already finished the bond cord thing, I'll cut the bond cord.
What clan does Seth belong to now? Seth Apex Dragons?
He's Seth Apex Dragons now.
Seth Morgan? Seth of Clan Morgan? Seth of Ronin?
Man, wow, that's interesting, because Kyle would have no idea about how that works and what choice it would be.
Seth Ronin Industries is so good, Bill.
I mean, can you imagine the confusion with the audience if he chose Seth Morgan?
Yes.
So much confusion. And after he cuts it, he'll make to give Seth a hug.
Yep. I think as Kyle cuts the bond cord, like there's a look of relief on Seth's face, because he was like, I don't think Kyle knows about this. Oh, thank God. Yeah, so he will.
Look,
he will
Ro's
return
out
the
here
hug.
to save the day.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, Roan doesn't fall the way of the clans, and Seth is like, well, someone has to save Seth. It's got to be me.
I mean, that'd really get in the way of Sai's blooding if he wasn't his own warrior, right?
Yeah, if he was just a bondsman and not a warrior, yeah, it would be rough.
But yeah, he'll give you a big hug.
As this is happening, we cut to
while we bleed on each other.
The top of a tall office building where a man has taken a cigar out of his mouth and stamped it on the ground, takes his 10-gallon hat off and tosses it and goes, well, what use is he if he ain't a ghost bear?
I also had that same thought. As I was like, I'm going to have to call up Big Bob and be like, hey, bud, sorry, no can do.
You're never going to cross Big Bob again, Seth. No, we'll have that conversation later.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got more to say, but off the field.
Sure.
Okay. Is there anything you all want to do before you head to your interview?
Can we, like, have some privacy on the way to the interview?
Yeah, of course. You know,
okay.
It's like a locker room, right? Like, first off, someone is definitely going to take a look at your combat wounds.
Yeah.
A lot of firsts. The first time Kyle has ever been shot in the head, the first time Kyle has ever been injured, and the first time Kyle has lost significant component, like a limb.
Yeah.
Seth gave it off. Seth just like wrecked Kyle's day. Oh, man.
It's amazing how much wealth the investors are going to lose over this battle.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yep. Because I think we're both a 4 repair now.
Yeah.
I hope they are.
And I have a match next week.
Is this not what you wanted, investors?
Yeah.
Are you not entertained? But yeah, I guess in a locker room thing. I'm glad that neither of us have died. I was really worried that you might die.
Such is the way of the clans.
I know. And as much as I didn't want to, I wanted to honor you. So I respected your wish and continued the fight.
So I think at this point, Seth reaches into his like jumpsuit that he's been like stripped down to the waist of, pulls out a Ghost Bear bonds cord. And he said, if you had accepted Higira, I would not have been able to claim you for Clan Ghost Bear.
Kyle will look a little confused.
I could not offer you Higira because I wanted to claim you as a bondsman and then adopt you as a warrior for Clan Ghost Bear. That is the level of your skill, Kyle Morgan.
I'm honored for your consideration.
Which is also why I did not accept Higira the first time you offered it. Only when you demanded surrender did I accept.
I see.
And obviously you had me completely at your mercy, and I would not have been able to survive another volley.
I think we all would have been a little bit lesser for your loss.
I appreciate the sentiment.
I do have a question, though. I understand with Ro, I understand he's not warrior. He's a scientist. And he took the name Apex Dragon as a bondsman of Apex Dragons.
Yes.
When he became a bondsman, he was no longer a member of the Jade Falcon?
Correct. As I am no longer a Ghost Bear. I am now Seth Apex Dragons.
I see. Will this will be really different for your branding?
Yes, I believe I have several things that I need to attend to now that I am no longer a Ghost Bear.
So is that you... How did you choose that it's Apex Dragons? Is that because I was a member of Apex Dragons when I took you as bondsman?
I assumed from your statements you made during the Abtaka ceremony that you were claiming me as a representative of the stable.
If I was claiming you as myself, would that have changed things?
Clan Morgan.
Do it. My name would then be Seth Morgan rather than Seth Apex Dragons, as I would be joining your clan rather than the clan of the stable.
Okay. So this is I did not know this beforehand, but my intent originally
motherfucker out here is like, hey Arthur, why don't you run a clan campaign? And I'm like, shit, you couldn't handle it, man. It'd be fucking complicated.
It would be. I had figured that because Kyle wanted to honor and release from Bond Seth, that he was doing it himself and not as a member of the clan.
Seth Morgan.
These things are, when done with speed, are complicated. So I believe you have the right to claim me as in whichever manner you would like.
Well, then I guess
Sonnelar fan fiction off of just that one line. Let me just hop in there and ruin the moment.
Yeah, no, it's like Top Gun, like sweaty, oiled up.
Well, Kyle will reach out his hand to shake Seth and say, well, then I would be happy to treat you as a brother, Seth Morgan.
Very well, Kyle Morgan. Brothers it is. And we get the hand, the predator shake. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the man shake officially. Okay, so you are both seated in front of William at this point?
I guess so.
All right.
Sure.
William is just like, astounding.
Seth is
someone
back.
explain to me what just happened?
Seth is back in an Apex Dragons jumpsuit now.
Yeah, of course he
All of
is.
that wealth he spent on his brand new.
No, I love the idea. It's a Ronin Industries jumpsuit.
Yes, yeah. Ronin Industries jumpsuit, sure.
Yeah, William's just like, can someone explain to me what just happened?
Oh, what part, William?
The entire battle, the ceremony at the end of it, why Seth, the credits for this particular, when we credit Seth at the end of this show, his name is now Seth Morgan.
Correct. So we were challenged, or I challenged Kyle Morgan to a trial of position in the way of the clans. I was defeated, and when a warrior is defeated in the circle of equals or in a battle, they can be claimed as Asola, which is essentially spoils of war, and then made into a bondsman of their capturing clan. And then through a ceremony called Abtaka, they can be adopted into the warrior caste of that clan. And so I have been defeated, claimed, and adopted by Clan Morgan.
That's a lot. Talk to me about what happened during the match. What went wrong for either of you? What went right?
I think what the audience saw was two friends put their heart on the field and give it everything they had. And I mean, the state of both of our mechs. This was a very pitched fight. I wouldn't have had it any other way. And I am glad that not only did we both survive the match like I wanted to from the beginning, but now we are brothers.
Now, Seth,
Yes,
occasionally you've been known to get in trouble with the Solaris Civic Council. However, even though you pulled that shit in character after the match had begun, of course the referees would have noticed you didn't have the SRM ammo.
Yes, correct.
So fortunately for you, this is so meta right now. Fortunately for you, you're not in trouble with the Solaris Civic Council. But a lot of people are petitioning for fraud on this match due to your removal of your SRM ammo.
Well,
They were betting based on you going 100%.
as I understand it, the Solaris betting mechanics will often have live feed diagnostic of mechs. So they would have known once the battle started that I had no SRM ammo and could have changed their bets accordingly. However,
That's not how bets work, Seth.
the trial of position must be fought on a circle of equals. The Timberwolf that I pilot and the Marauder that Kyle Morgan pilots are not equal war machines. So something had to be done to even the playing field.
You've spent a lot of time in our interviews dancing around who you believe the superior mech warrior to be. Given that he just defeated you in a circle of equals, will you acknowledge here and now that Kyle Morgan is the superior mech warrior between the two of you?
For the time being, yes.
You expect to retake those reins quite shortly?
I expect to retake them at some point in the future.
Very well. There are comments that both of your exemplary performance in this match were due to the skilled training of Brody Harrison. Any comment on that?
Brody is as I have said before, Brody is an excellent mech warrior and does a quality job as our stable manager.
Kyle?
Ooh, how do I want to answer this? Brody Harrison takes his job very seriously, and with the respect that to those that undertake his training program.
Very well.
How was that for a non-answer?
Kyle Morgan, my last question is for you. When you were on the battlefield, you appeared to be talking to yourself at one point. What was that about?
I was looking to sometimes, for some people, sometimes it can be clarifying to hear your own thoughts out loud.
Very well. Gentlemen, any statements that you'd like to make?
There is something I'd like to say. The recent statements by Tanker Tiangong and his statements on Inner Sphere Steel, I believe to be very wise. And I am... he presents an excellent case.
That's the laugh we were waiting for.
My God.
He may not know it, but they are very much in line with the culture and society of Clan Ghost Bear, from which obviously I am from, but no longer. However, the wisdom of waiting and seeing and understanding the technology that you use, I believe to be very wise.
Kyle?
I have no further comments. I do think I should see a medic, though.
Very well. All right, so Kyle, you take a point of stress that is ablated by your penthouse. Seth, you take 2 points of stress, only one of which is ablated by your hotel room.
Yep.
In addition, you both gain 1 experience. Seth, I think that brings you back up over 4 again, right?
It does.
Good.
Well, I guess the ex-soldier thing makes more sense now.
Yeah,
This would be the period where he was no longer a ghost bear.
for sure.
I was not expecting to get that lucky shot.
I was expecting he would die at several points. So.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, I was worried about the LB killing you. I did not think I was going to be anywhere near that effectual against your timber.
Yep. No, I like going into this match, I knew it was going to be closer than most people thought it was.
Yeah.
Because with the jumping jack and sniper SPAs, like the difference in our gunnery and piloting skills is just not enough.
Also, now that you mention it, because I was all about like, I got jumping jack, I got human TRO, and I forgot that I had sniper the entire match.
Wow.
So who knows how much of a difference that did or didn't make, at least in the beginning, but I totally forgot that I had sniper.
Amazing. Yeah.
So who knows? Some of those large pulse laser shots across the field might have actually done something.
Might have done some damage.
Is there anything either of you want to do now? You also have your post-week actions.
I mean, I am going to follow the strict training regimen of able, stable manager Brody Harrison.
Very well. Reduce your stress by 1 and gain 1 experience point.
Yeah.
Listen, Seth, your ass gets fucking worked.
Oh yeah.
Brody's like over your shoulder in the simulator. He's like, "What's going on? It's time to run some more combat drills, Seth." Oh, what's that? Not a ghost bear anymore? Guess what? You're still on the battlefield.
I think like Seth is like a pig in a mud hole, man. Like this is what he lives for. Is
spent a lot of time doing convoy escort missions.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that thing.
5-minute clear? I said 3 minutes, Seth. Get your ass back in the simulator, Morgan.
I guess I'm going to do that thing where I try really hard to take as long as possible to level.
So
and
what
train
you're saying
Saya.
is you're going to train Saya. All right.
Yeah.
She reaches her level 2 of training. Sure.
What how does progression for the interns work? And
I am not going to tell you that. Just like you don't know how training someone in real life will work. How do you train her though?
I'm going to continue doing low power live fire.
Okay, low power live fire.
And I want to format it so like we fight, and I'm not giving her any consideration for like stationary target practice or anything. It's full out.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep kicking her ass over and over.
Yeah, you kick her ass a lot, actually.
Yeah, and that's I want her to get the most out of the training. So I want to give her the most opportunities.
Is she piloting for the training?
The first one I had her sync to was the 4X.
Okay.
And I know that it was going to take a long time to get her synced to all my mechs anyways. So
yeah. She complains about how slow it is all the time. And
it's the same speed as mine.
The fact that it is inner sphere Surat trash, lacking the finesse and grace of a true Jade Falcon warrior.
I will remind her that while it doesn't have the finesse that a clan technology does, that is the tool that I learned on to get here where I am at this skilled.
Okay, she nods and she says, "Well, you are better than Seth, so I have to accept that you must know something."
Our relationship is so like but yeah, I put in a lot of time with her.
Okay.
Whether how she receives that or not, he's dedicated to her training.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Anything else either of you want to do?
I think I would like to have a very short scene with Linhilder.
Okay.
Where Seth is going to offer her some martial arts hand-to-hand training. like he tosses her a pair of like boxing wraps, and is like, would you meet me in the gym? And then it's up to her whether she shows up or not.
She does show up, but she hasn't put them on yet. She leans in the doorway and says, "Should you be out of the hospital?"
I'm fine.
Well, I'm not going to offer you Hajira, she says as she starts putting the wraps on. And I think that, we go to black screen, but we still hear like a bunch of thump, thump, oof, ah, oof, ah.
For sure.
Gentlemen, that's the end of the match.
Oh, I guess question.
Yeah?
Did I end up getting a folder from my patron? Did I get any further communications from the family?
Nope.
Okay.
Seth is owed one favor when he wants to call on it, though. For losing the match intentionally.
Yes.
After making it look as good as possible.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, man, from their perspective,
yeah, from their point of view, I did exactly what they wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't just like. Yeah,
Listen,
they're like, oh wow, that was really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks exactly like what they wanted.
Hundreds of millions of C-bills doing
Sure.
what is essentially shorting Seth Ghostbear.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there are several mafiosos popping champagne tonight going, "Hey boys, we did good, huh? Yeah."
Sometimes life just works out exactly the way that they need it to.
Post-credit scene. It's just Bob just staring at pictures of ghost bears going, "Well, I could have had it all."
I feel so bad for Bob.
He was such
Yeah,
he was such a cool dude.
I was gonna do my clawing and like get a bitchin' bear teeth necklace, and nope, not anymore. Things don't turn out the way you want them to all the time.
Don't worry, I'm gonna replace canon in BattleTech for the first time. A Ghost Bear fleet is gonna show up and challenge Kyle Morgan for the return of their genetic progeny.
Sakhan Alesha Kabrinsky shows up and is like,
course,
"Hey,
yeah.
motherfucker, I want my cousin back."
Solaris is conquered by the Ghost Bear.
breaking the truce of Tukia.
And in this moment, what Seth promised would happen will happen.
Oh man.
No, we'll stick to canon for now. I'm pretty good at that.
It would be interesting if another Ghost Bear showed up and had a bone to pick with Kyle about this.
I think it would be interesting if another Ghost Bear showed up and had a bone to pick with Seth about this.
Also true.
A Crusader shows up and is like, "Yo, bitch, what the fuck? Take that dumb as shit jumpsuit off. You're a Ghost Bear. It's time for us to start killing these Inner Sphere warriors."
Oh man.
What are you doing? You debase yourself for money.
Man.
Well, this was definitely an intense session.
Seth. God damn. Look, if there's any justice in the world, there will be a Seth Ghost Bear on Sarna at some point. That's all I'm saying. It would be fucking incredible.
Yeah.
To just have a canon entry about the bear who fell.
We did talk before the match about the Ghost Bear bond cord.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was not here for that.
Yeah.
So what's funny is with Ro letting me know about the best way to do that, in the end, no matter who won, somebody was going to become a bondsman and become a warrior to someone else.
Yep.
Because if it had gone the other way, Kyle would have seen this as an opportunity to help him out with his decision.
Sure. Yeah.
Which would have been interesting.
That was part of the plan.
I can't work for
originally.
the mafia anymore. I'm a Klansman.
Yeah, I'm a Klansman now.
Do you want a Klansman in your mafia?
Hey, sounds more like, "Hey man, we finally have an in with those guys."
Maybe, yeah. Oh.
All
This
right,
was good though.
We went 50 minutes past time, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop here and go make dinner. Have a good night and have a good afternoon.
Good night.
Goodbye.